How'd you get out of the greenhouse? Out of here. Edith, come on. I gotta figure out how to get these chickens back in the greenhouse. They know better than to eat those types of flowers. Oh, pansies won't hurt them. They can't eat those other flowers. But what they'll do is they'll just rip them out by the roots, toss them aside, and say, oh, that tastes bad. Go in with Freddie? Or do you want to go in down there with Raggy? Pick a man. You can't have both at once. Come on. All right. Fine. I give up. See? This is what they do. They just rip it up just for the fun of it. Now I gotta replace it. Frickin' chicken. Pulling out my zinnias. Cleome. It does smell kind of skunky. It's a distant cousin of the... I can't talk about that on YouTube, even though it's legal here in my Michigan. Nope, I just keep getting in trouble for it. So we're not going to talk about that. Oop, I'm stuck in the tree. So the waxworms, the container was in your pocket and it opened up?
Yeah.
And now you're, hang on, let me,
You got a pocket full of worms.
so now you got a pocket full of worms. Wow.
Another painter turtle.
Yep. Happier tomato now. Now that you have some manure dirt. Will 50 San Marzanos be enough for canning? I think so. This garden isn't as big as I'd like it to be. I could easily fill the whole thing with tomatoes, but there's so many other things that have to go in here. What else do I have? I have 4 brandywines, 4 Romas, 4 early girls. You're all red tomatoes, like the San Marzanos. And I have 4 more lemon boys. You're yellow. Yellow pear tomatoes. What are you? Yellow cherry tomatoes, or are you orange? I should do some tomatoes in the greenhouse like last year with my wee medicine plants. Okay, yellow and orange tomatoes, you'll go in the greenhouse. As soon as I get the chickens out of there. So much chicken drama. I gotta get rid of one of my roosters so I can have all of the chickens in their outdoor enclosure. It's a pain in the ass having them in the greenhouse. I still gotta fit all my peppers in here. I'm not gonna have enough room for everything. I'm gonna have to till some spots on the outside of the fence. Okay, let's just focus on tomatoes and peppers for today. Shining 3 damn days. Ben, are you helping? I don't think so. I don't think I need your help.
Thank you, Ben.
Up, 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 up.
Come on, baby.
And I just like throw it in the back of the Geo. Oh. Perfect. Okay, baby, you ready for your first ride? This is another half Holstein, half Angus. I want to see. Oh, it's a boy. Okay. Ben, no. Don't you take They see your new toy? Oh, go get your toy. Oh, you found an old inflation? So here we are a few hours later. That new mama somehow got past me. I mean, she did get milked, and she got milked into the bulk tank, which is fine, but I wasn't able to reserve her milk. That baby is like 2-3 days old, and the colostrum milk from the mama is really only necessary for like its first few feedings. So just for today, I'm gonna give it this random mama's milk right here at the end. You're a good baby. You're really eating good. Sometimes you don't always want a bottle right away when you've been with your mama for a day or two. It's now 6 p.m. and I've been playing around in the garden for a little while, hesitating to bring you out with me because the temperature's not really going down. It's still around 70 degrees. Not too hot for me, but for some reason it is for my phone, and I said I was not going to rant anymore in my videos. But first of all, this is day 2 of planting in the garden. I just want to get you caught up real quick on what I'm doing today, and then maybe I'm not going to rant anymore. But I am kind of upset that lately, every time I get my camera out into like over 70 degrees, it just overheats and shuts down. And it's supposed to be designed by someone who's smarter than me, but apparently they're freaking Siberians or something who don't understand that here in Michigan it does get pretty hot in the summer, but 70 degrees is not that hot and it shouldn't be overheating. And I googled it and it said, yeah, this specific camera is known to do that. It overheats in the sun. Well, if I had known that when I bought it, I wouldn't have bought it. And I got an umbrella out here, and I'm gonna park your butt under this umbrella and we'll see if that helps it not overheat. Oh, Finn, nope, out please, out. Excuse me. I started planting on Memorial Weekend a few days ago, but it kept raining on and off, and I was limited on time between farm chores, house chores, dog chores, chicken chores, all my, I gotta wander around these fields and check the beef herds. I'll show you that here in a second. No, we don't got time to go wandering around that right now. This is all about my garden today for this video. Hang on, let me turn this, wow, I look rough. Are you having fun yet? No? Well, I'm sorry. Did you read the disclaimer in my intro where it explains that this is for mostly entertainment purposes only? That means my entertainment purposes only. This is how I have fun, and this channel is how I motivate myself to keep on moving. I have had a garden every year for my whole life. And last year, I didn't plant really as much as I should have. I didn't really come out of my seasonal depression during our long ridiculous winter like I should have, and it affected my garden, and I got mad at myself. And then the year before that it was kind of the same thing, and the year before that, and I thought, you know what, maybe if I film my garden and I put it on the internet, it will be extra motivation to make it look good and not go to crap, and plant as much and harvest and preserve as much as I possibly can. So that's why you're here, to help motivate me to have a good garden and just a good life in general. So, you know what, if you're here watching, thank you. But I'd be filming this stuff, either way. So, anyway, I hope you're having fun. I know I am. Oh, that's all the peppers on this side. Oh, you cute little flower, I feel bad, but no, yeah, pick those off. I'm just doing this one as a demonstration for you. Be careful. There. That's what you want it to look like right now. See? It's just a few inches tall. My tomato plants are even tinier. You just wait. You make make sure you slap that notification bell button, because every day my stuff's gonna keep on growing. And you will see it all. Now I've gotten too far from the shit pile to be throwing it over with the shovel. So I'm just gonna bring over a 5-gallon bucket at a time. This won't be the only fertilization I do on the garden. This is just kind of its initial first feeding. I'll probably do this again a little later in the season. These tiny marigolds will grow faster if I pop off their head. Doesn't have a whole lot of energy yet, and the energy that it does have is all going to maintaining that flower right there. And there's my eggplants. All 12 of them. I'm gonna need most of that space for my cabbages, but that poop pile is in the way. So I'm gonna shovel that around the eggplants and in that bed and kind of divvy the rest, spread the rest out around there. And then I'm gonna do a little patch of onions along there, because I can't remember if I just told you a minute ago about how cabbages, they get those cabbage loopers, cabbage worms, and the cabbage worms really like to spread over to your peppers. And rabbits like those, but they don't like onions. Those little wormies. And what's going on? Here's my gimbal. There we go. The wormies and the rabbits do not like onions, so maybe a thing of onions in between the peppers and cabbages will help. Alright, time to shovel more poop. Most of my onions are going to be these yellow Spanish onions. They get pretty big. Large globe-shaped onion, brownish yellow skin, mild and sweet. 4 inches apart. $160, $161, $162 yellow Spanish onions. I found another cell of Spanish onions on the porch. There's 35 in here. I'm sick of planting onions, but I'm gonna do it anyway.